One of the impressive facts about Korea is its remarkable education system. The country is constantly ranked among the best in education methods and student knowledge, as studies such as the PISA and the World Top 20 poll suggest. Also, out of all OECD countries, South Korea has the highest tertiary university attainment for people between 25 and 34. 68% of Koreans have graduated from a university or a similar educational institution. It's no wonder then that education is a massive industry in this Asian tiger state, and that already in high school, students spend up to 16 hours per day in school. This country is all about their studies. Global learners planning to enroll in the country can experience top-quality education and other exciting benefits. To view the best Korean universities for international students, click here. Read more. Hanyang University Semester Abroad Program for international students too. South Korea has made one of the most impressive economic leaps in modern history. In the late 50s, South Korea was one of the poorest countries on earth. It was below the poverty line with a per capita GDP of $94 compared to North Korea's $140 back then. A controversial ruler, but most of all a hard-working people, changed this rapidly. In only about 20 years, South Korea turned from one of the poorest to one of the wealthiest nations. While it should not be forgotten that this all happened under an alleged and rather inhumane dictator, this economic leap is unprecedented. There's a widespread belief that fans in closed rooms might kill you. Koreans aren't scared of a lot. But if you put them in a closed room, put them to sleep, and turn on a fan, you might be causing some severe anxiety. Nobody knows where this belief originated, but it's still widespread nowadays. 4. South Korea is the mecca of esports. You've always dreamed of massive rooms where you and all your friends can play online games together on high-end computers. Or, as we all know, you wanted to attend massive esports events on the beach? Well, Korea's the place. Among the fun and exciting facts about Korea is that computer rooms, PC bangs, are as standard as European bakeries, and yes, also that esports event exists on Gwangali Beach in Busan. But beware, Koreans are world famous for being some of the best esport players in the world. A soju brand is the most sold alcohol worldwide, by far. Would you've guessed that vodka or gin tops the list? For years, Jinro Soju has been the world's best-selling alcohol. It might not be surprising, given that with 11.2 shots on average, Koreans are also the world's biggest consumer of hard liquor. Haven't been able to try it yet? Time to visit Korea. 6. Almost half of all Koreans are either called Lee, Park, or Kim. A relic of Korean merchants' desire to grow in standing in the 18th century, a couple of names made it big in the peninsula. Especially Kim has a unique position. 1 in 5 Koreans has this last name. 7. Kimchi is life, quite literally. Back when Koreans were poor and winters were long, Koreans had little choice but to ferment cabbage to survive. In essence, this is how kimchi was born. This tradition is so deep-rooted in Korean history and character that today you'd have difficulty going to a restaurant and not having any kimchi. It is always served as a side dish, no matter where you are. It is pretty logical that Koreans also say kimchi instead of cheese when taking photographs. 8. Koreans will always be a year older than you, well, at least if you both count in your native way. The difference is that in Korea, everyone is already 1 year old at birth. Also, on New Year's, everyone simultaneously turns a year older. That means, in turn, that in the Korean age, you could already be 2 years older than you are in an international age. 1 to 4 of Koreans had plastic surgery before. Amongst the interesting facts about Korea is the country's obsession with looks, and many consider plastic surgery enhancements. While most of those are relatively minor, double eyelid surgeries, the plastic surgery business in Korea is booming.